Hello, and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I'm Simon the Serpent, and this is my story. I have just rebelled against the Southern Empire, but I don't seem to be a kingdom as of yet. I seem to be a rebel clan, I suppose, that can't command armies. I've weakened the Southern Empire significantly, and I think they're still at war with... who are they at war with? The Aserai at present. They were recently at war with the Northern and Western Empires, but I suppose those conflicts have ended. I fought a few small skirmishes since I've become independent, and now I'm about to besiege Akkalat, which has 150 defenders. I guess the militia is not convinced to help them. Alright, everyone's upgraded. I noticed a few of the clans that I had exiled from the Southern Empire rejoined them. So that's unfortunate. Oh. Send in troops. One of my companions returned from a mission. I'll keep going till we've lost about 10 men. Retreat. Okay. Continue the siege preparations. Carry capacity for your troops. Trading mounts. 20% carry capacity for your pack animals. I suppose I'll go for the pack animals. It seems to take longer to build these siege weapons when it's just my own party besieging a fief. Interesting. And the population of the garrison seems to be going down. I'll destroy the siege equipment and then jump in. Shival Zumir is under attack. Right, let's send in our soldiers. I believe we can overwhelm them. There we are. She hates me, but I might recruit her down the road when I become my own kingdom. You're free to go. You're my prisoner, however. You're free to go. Take that. And I shall show mercy. The town is ripe for rebellion. I must rectify that. And I must also go and save this little castle down here. Anyway, I'll garrison the fortress somewhat and come back to you all in a moment. See you then. Okay, I'm back. I threw some soldiers in the garrison up here. And now I've come down to Shibal Zumir. I was waiting here until the garrison reduced their numbers, but it seems my friend over here is attacking them, so it means they're likely weak enough for me to attack as well. And we'll send in our soldiers. Very good.
I give up.
You're my prisoner. Ira, you're part of the ruling clan, so you're my prisoner. Regea, my old boss, I suppose. You're my prisoner now, too. You will all be my prisoners. Sort through them in a moment. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. But first, let's go in here. There. Anyway, see you all in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Well, after Shibal Zumir, I threw all the prisoners inside and took the best ones to Husn Fulq. When I returned, only the 100 or so prisoners that could be held inside of Shibal Zumir remained. I was hoping there would be a few more than that. Oh well, these things happen. Anyway, I've gone up to Erzenur Castle, where there's an army besieging it. I have an army of very good soldiers with me, so I think I can defeat them. With the assistance of the garrison, of course.
I give up.
You are my prisoner.
Enough.
You're my prisoner.
I give
You're my prisoner.
enough.
Also my prisoner. Alright. I'm considering making peace with the Southern Empire. Perhaps take Odokh, which has rebelled against them, in the meantime. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Alright, I'm back. I've cornered the Southern Empire vassal Tharos, and I think I will try and make peace. Despite the fact that he has very low relation with me and will likely ask an obscene amount of money. Oh, I can take some money from him. Now we have peace. I was hoping that when I did that, the Golden Serpent clan would become its own independent nation. Unfortunate. Oh well, these things happen. I'll cut away here and come back in a moment. See you then. Okay, we're back. After making peace with the Southern Empire, I went down to Husn Fulq and purchased a velvet weavery. I find that the most profit you get, the most passive profit I find, is when your store output is 25%. I find that when you have 75%, this your income is much lower, but there's more goods inside of the weavery. In any event, I'm going to provoke Odokh by raiding this village here. No manual laborers. Right. Could use some soldiers to throw inside of Odokh. I've also taken a large amount of food from the town. As you can see, they have 5 days of grain remaining. And because they're an independent clan like myself, they can't actually form an army. Their parties can circle me, try and attack me, but that's about it. I will wait until their walls are down before actually attacking. Now we'll wait to recruit these soldiers here. I will wait to recruit the soldiers until the assault begins. we have our victory. I shall show mercy, because I'm not unreasonable. Anyway, I shall garrison this fortress and come back to you all a bit later. See you then. Okay, we are back. Well, after a long period of peace in which I remain a simple rebel clan of the Southern Empire, I did a lot of trading. However, the amount of wealth I can command went from 600,000 all the way down to less than 300,000 due to the fact that I had a very large garrison of very high-level soldiers in Odokh, which I have replaced. I've given most of the high-level soldiers to Subin the Outcast. I also went into concepts here, kingdoms, and kingdom creation. I was uncertain how to create a kingdom for some time, but then I read this. Players can create new kingdoms. To do so, their clan must be at least tier 4. They must own 1 or more towns, and they must not be part of another kingdom. To initiate kingdom creation, a player should talk to one of his or her governors. The player can then choose a name, a culture, and a set of starting laws. So, I'm going to talk to the governor in Akkalat and begin the process. But first, let's talk.
Your lordship.
It is time to take a momentous step, my friend. It is time to proclaim a new kingdom. I am at your command. The language of our documents and our customary laws, whose should we use? Well, I am a Vlandian by birth. I suppose I shall use the language and laws of the Vlandians. Yes, a kingdom using Vlandian law would institute the following feudal inheritance and castle charters. I may revoke feudal inheritance, but I will keep castle charters. Very well. Now, what will the kingdom be called? I'll name it. What shall I call my new kingdom? I shall come back to you in a moment. My kingdom shall be known as the Kingdom of the Golden Serpent. So it shall be proclaimed throughout your domain. May the Kingdom of the Golden Serpent forever be victorious. So it shall be. Perhaps I should have built my wealth a bit before doing this. My kingdom is quite large, but very undermanned. Melissa, get ready for war. We don't know who will attack us and when. Anyway, that's the creation of the Golden Serpent Kingdom. I shall come back to you all a bit later. See you then. Alright, I've gone to my little kingdom screen here, and I'm choosing some policies I wish to enact. I don't care about having a senate. Road tolls. Trade tax paid to the town owner is increased by 3%. And prosperity goes down somewhat. Lord's Privy Council. Tier 5 clans gain half influence per day. I will not institute marshals. I do not wish to lose influence. Grazing rights. Settlement loyalty is increased slightly every day. This only seems to be a good thing. Daily hearth production at villages decreases. I see, so there may be a slight loss of profit. I can handle low loyalty. Sacred Majesty. The ruler is considered semi-divine. Certain rituals are to be performed by his or her presence, increasing his or her air of authority. Non-ruler clans lose some influence. I shall enact this. It will serve me well. Noble retinue. Tier 5 clans lose some influence every day. But increases their party size. Land tax. 5% village income is paid to the ruler clan as tax. 5% less village income for the other clans. Well, this goes more to me, so I shall enact it. I'm not yet interested in the debasement of my currency. It decreases the loyalty of settlements, although it does give me more money. Daily militia production is increased by 1. Recruitment replenishes 20% faster. Tax income settlement are reduced. I do like more money, so no. And the militia can be a benefit, but also a double-edged sword. The higher your militia, the more likely that your community is to rebel. All clans whose leaders have high charm skill gain 1 influence every day. Well, I'm a rather charming individual. All clan leaders who have low charm skill lose influence. I shall enact this policy. Royal privilege. For kingdom decisions, the influence cost of the ruler overriding popular decision outcome is reduced by 20%. I shall enact this law. Council of Commons. Each notable yields 1/10 influence per day to settlement clan owner. Tax from fortifications is decreased by 5%. Some kingdoms, especially those that evolved from a city-state or tribe, had popular assemblies that most of its members had the right to attend. Its powers were often limited, since it could only meet periodically, but it still gave the public the right to participate in government. Doesn't mean more influence. I shall hold off for the time being. Land tenure. The influence cost of proposing settlement annexation is reduced by 50% for the ruling clan. Land grants are temporary offices rather than rightful inheritance of lords. I don't feel a need to do this at the present. State monopolies. The ruler has a monopoly on certain goods, although practically he can license out production to merchants and collect a portion of the proceeds. The ruler clan gains 5% of settlement as tax per town. Workshop production is decreased. I will take this, I think. It might hurt the workshops, but that's fine. Town security is increased by 1 per day. Town taxes are reduced. No, thank you. Crown duty. 5% tax on tariffs is paid to the ruler clan. Higher trade penalty in towns. Settlement prosperity is decreased. I do like more money, but I shall hold off. Towns held by the ruler clan gain 1 loyalty and 1 prosperity per day. Towns held by non-ruler clans lose some. I shall implement this one. Royal Commission. The influence cost of creating an army is reduced 30% for the ruler. Armies created by ruler earn more cohesion, less cost. Armies led by non-rulers, it's more difficult. I like this one. Enact. Royal Guard. Ruler party size is increased by 60. Well, that only seems a positive to me. I shall enact the Royal Guard. War tax. No. I have 11 policies. Forgiveness of debts. Settlement loyalty is increased. Tribunes of the people, town taxes paid to the ruler are reduced. No. Settlement loyalty is increased. Settlement loyalty is increased. Settlement security is decreased. Alright, I have 11 policies. Feudal inheritance, castle charters, serfdom, sacred majesty, land tax, law speaker, royal privilege, state monopolies, imperial towns, royal commissions, and royal guard. Those all seem to be very good. And we are at peace with everyone. No tributes. I'm considering going to war with the Southern Empire. Because they have very few clans and very few settlements. I suspect I can defeat them. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. Well, I've gone to several of my garrisons, took my best soldiers, and gathered many of them into an army. I'm going to declare war on the Southern Empire and wipe them out. There's only 3 settlements remaining. They are currently at war with no one, so it's not the best time to attack, but they are weak, they are vulnerable, and I can command armies now. I've also taken all the food out of Onira. So I shall declare war on the Southern Empire. With all the soldiers in my garrisons, I have more troops than almost every nation, save for the Vlandians. I now declare war upon you, Empress Regair. I've gathered my army. Gotten the food. Anyway, I think I'll end the video off here. I'll besiege Onira next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. See you then.